Learning. It's actually something really important in life, and it's a skill, it's a virtue, it's a capacity you want to encourage in your pups. Education can seem academic. Well, it can certainly remind people that it could be not as fun as just getting their gear on and having some pleasure. And that's really important. Training has to be explained to a pup that it is fun, that it is good to be learning to be a pup and acquiring new skills, developing as a person. You want to turn that expectation on its head, that having to read something, having to learn something, having to practice or exercise is bad, because it isn't. It's a strength of character that you want to look for in your pups. Pups need that love of learning because it shows a positive engagement with life. It shows that you're actively involved in living and not passive and just simply receiving. Of course, you're going to encounter two different types. Well, multiple different types to be honest, but there are two major types of guy and girl and intersex people that come to human pup play and have expectations. Be wary of these two particulars. The first are the know-it-alls. I already know how to do that. I've already worn a hood. I know how to put a tail in. Oh, I know how to get on all fours and fetch a ball. A know-it-all is no good for you. You can train a know-it-all pup, but they're going to be trying to second guess you and rationalize and outthink you all the time. They're not going to engage with the learning process as they should. Be aware of those type of pup. And the second are a pup which is very common. Because pup play does cross over into BDSM. It is a form of BDSM after all. It looks like it. Submissives can come to pup play. Please, sir, I just want to do whatever you say. These type of submissives, the praise-seeking submissives, who just want to please you, unfortunately they're not very good to train either, and they need to be broken of that habit, changed and helped, guided onto a better path, because it's not actually learning. If you're doing something just for the reward, you're not actually learning. You're simply just trying to fulfill the requirements and not really developing the skill, not really acquiring the confidence that you should from what you accomplish. Along the way, though, you are going to train your pup and you're going to do fine. There'll be signposts. You'll see your pup accomplish tasks. Once you see your pup doing his first postures and doing them right, praise him. Acknowledge. Don't be effusive in your praise with just a simple good dog, good dog. You want to acknowledge you've done that posture well. That's exactly what you should do. Precisely acknowledging a signpost of learning is very important if you're a trainer or an educator. If you're someone who's mentoring a human pup, you want that pup to know that they've accomplished so that they go, okay, I can do that, and help them get their confidence and their ability recognized. Sometimes though, look at this, it's a mess, and sometimes messes happen. Mistakes are going to occur. Mistakes are good things. They're never punished. If you want to punish your pup for making a mistake, you need to own that you want to be a master. And it's a different style of BDSM relationship that you're not training your pup. Whatever type of punishment reward you want to do, that's fine. But in pup training, when a mistake happens, you acknowledge the mistake and you move on. You don't pretend it didn't happen, you don't punish for it, because mistakes are an opportunity to learn. When your pup finally puts their gear away properly, you're able to say, well done, that gear's been put away properly. Remember how gear was left all over the place before? Look how well you've done now. That's the type of accomplishment that you want to praise and provide the evidence of how they've grown from their mistakes. Mistakes are helpful, not a negative. Of course, what you do learn carries over. You're able to carry this into real life human situations. More than just, I've learned not to leave my gear lying about because rubber needs to be taken care of. You can learn, hey, if I take care of my stuff, if I take care of my car, if I take care of my home, that has payoffs in the rest of your life. So these little skills that you can learn in pup play, they often can be transferred over to your real life. And pups can gain more confidence and be more accomplished as people by learning during pup play. Loving of learning is not something to be embarrassed about, it's to be praised. It's a virtue. It's a positive thing. And you should look forward to instilling that into your pup.